Namaste, I am Tejaswini and welcome to Astrology and Dharma. Today's education system is inherently flawed. Our children do study sincerely but they do not really understand anything. Our young men and women study for 3 to 4 years in professional courses, yet they miserably fail when it comes to real life. This is because true knowledge can never come from one single source. There are 4 sources of knowledge and you get 25% from each of these sources. All 4 sources are equally important. This is the very practical wisdom from the Ved. So let's learn from the Ved. How do you actually learn? The first source of learning is the school, the college. It is whatever your teachers teach you in your classrooms. All your school work, college work is only 25% of the knowledge you will earn in life. These teachers are older, wiser, and senior to you. For example, you learn to become a doctor, but the course and the teachers will account for only 25% of your real doctor knowledge. The second source of knowledge is the company around you, the people who accompany you, like your friends, your colleagues. You get another 25% of your total knowledge from these people. You learn from other people at the same knowledge level as you. This knowledge is shared through group discussions, debates, and group study as a collective. And the third 25% of your knowledge is through self study. You have to read the books, make your own notes, go to the library. You have to think over what you have been taught in school, what you have discussed with your colleagues, and what you have read in the library. Unless you give some time for this, you cannot grasp the details of your chosen subject. And then the fourth source of knowledge, which gives you that perfection, is your real life experiences. You get this final 25% with time. If you are an architect, this is what you gain in your years of practicing architecture. This finishing touch is whatever you have experienced in your life as an architect. These experiences with time give you that depth in the knowledge, that confidence, that ethical, moral, and dharmic rounding off. And this can be a lifelong study. For example, I and my father are both Jyotishi, but my relatives will always prefer to ask my dad. He has been practicing for more years than I have been alive. It is finally time who teaches you all the subtlest things about the topic of experience. All these 4 sources of information are equally important. If you miss out on even one of these 4, your knowledge is incomplete. This scheme of education is as per the Vedic Dharma, and this is why our Maharshis and Acharyas were able to discover all possible wisdom. They have compiled this wisdom in the Ved. Wisdom connected to our material life, our pranic life, our emotional life, our intellectual life, and finally the eternal life. The Vedic Dharma is the most natural and logical way of living life. The Vedas were discovered, they were heard by our ancestors only because they had this all round knowledge and in depth wisdom. So, whatever subject you choose to learn, make sure that you do it thoroughly using all these 4 sources of knowledge. Thank you for watching. Namaste.